Comment fields in InfoRetriever now provide you with a variety of formatting options to make your notes more meaningful. You can now use bold, italic, underline formatting, as well as change text sizes, fonts, colors, and also use bullet and numbered lists. These commands are located here on the toolbar right above the comment field, and they're also on a pop-up menu that appears when you right-click this field. Most of these commands need little or no explanation, as nearly everyone knows how to use a word processor these days. And these commands work the same way as they do in your word processor. So let's instead do a quick review so that you'll know the types of commands that are available and where they're located. Here we have drop-down options to choose font and font size. Next are buttons for bold, italic, underline, and strikeout. And the bold, italic, and underline commands can also be toggled from the keyboard using Control-B, Control-I, and Control-U. Next, there are commands for left, center, and right alignment, bullets, a numbered list, and the indent and outdent buttons. And again, these work just like you would use them in your word processor. Next is the find command. And this will let you search the comments for a particular word or phrase. You have options to only search for the entire word, and if you're trying to locate a word that's been capitalized in a particular way, you can turn on the match case option. Closing that, we have the Find and Replace button, and this works just like the Find command with the additional ability to replace the words that are found with a new one. The A button brings up the font dialog. And this is just a standard font dialog that we're all used to for formatting text. And next to that is the Hyperlink button. Now normally, hyperlinks are automatically detected when you type them. So if I enter www.agtcad.com, you can see that it knows that this is a website. If for some reason the link is not detected, you can use the Hyperlink button to manually enter it. And you can also use it to create links with a more user-friendly name. So you could call this AGT, and then you could put in www.agtcad right here. And by the way, if you want to go to a web link, hold down the Control key and click it. And last on the toolbar is the Print button. And as you would expect, it allows you to make a printout of the notes. Now, if we resize the screen, you can see that the buttons on the right side of our toolbar get chopped off. Let me resize it a little more. They're still there, and to get to them, just click on this little chevron, and they pop down. Next, we have some additional commands that are available to us on the pop-up menu. And to display this menu, just right-click anywhere in the comment field. At the top are the cut, copy, and paste commands, and these work with the standard keyboard shortcuts of Control-X, Control-C, and Control-V. Next, we have the Paste as Text command. Now, suppose you paste text from another word processor, or perhaps a web page. InfoRetriever will do its best to try to retain the original formatting, but that's not always possible, especially when copying and pasting from a website. If you instead want to just paste the text without any of the formatting, then that is what this command does. Down here we have the Clear Format command, and it's similar except that you can use it to remove the formatting from text that is already present. So you would select the formatted text and then right-click and select Clear Format. Here we have some options to change the color of text, and these are grayed out, by the way, simply because I didn't select something ahead of time. And below that we have a command called Show Grid Lines. Now, InfoRetriever does not include any commands for creating or working with tables. However, if you copy and paste a table into this field, in most cases it will still work. Sometimes tables are used for formatting and are created with their borders turned off so that you can't see them. This is often done with web pages. This command lets you see those lines even when they're invisible and can be useful for troubleshooting issues when the table is not formatting correctly. So now that we've covered the formatting features that are supported by the program, now let's cover what is not supported. To start with, pictures are not supported. If you copy and paste something that contains images, they will simply be ignored. Next, tables are not officially supported, but in many cases they will still work. The program does not include any commands to create them or work with them, but if you copy and paste a document that contains them, they will often be just fine, especially if they're not complicated and sophisticated. Paragraphs are supported, but advanced paragraph formatting is not. Remember, this is a free-form notes field. It is not a place where you write letters, proposals, or other formatted documents. So options such as justified text, headers and footers, and multiple comments are not supported because they really don't make sense here. And last, sophisticated and special formatting that you might see in a full-blown word processor is not supported. Such items will either be stripped out or reduced to plain text. And that concludes our review of the rich text capabilities of InfoRetriever's comment fields.